Imagine this. It's the 78th minute of Origin Game 3 2023, Suncorp Stadium is a volcano, and Reece Walsh has just been smashed so hard by Kelvin Walters that his legs fold like cheap lawn chairs. The crowd goes dead silent for half a second, then erupts into pure chaos because everyone thinks the kid is gone. Blood pours from his ear, his eyes are glass, and the replay shows his head ricocheting off the turf like a basketball. Queensland loses its mind, New South Wales smells blood, and in that single moment one hit rewrote the entire rivalry forever. This wasn't just a tackle. This was war. Stick around because in the next 6 minutes I'm going to break down the hit that almost ended Reece Walsh, the revenge tour that followed, the secret beef nobody talks about, and the insane 2025 chapter nobody saw coming. You won't believe what happened next. Smash that like button right now if you're Queensland till you die, or even if you're a Blues trader. Subscribe to Aussie NRL Update and turn notifications on because we drop fire every single day, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming in this story. Let's go back to that night in Brisbane. Reece Walsh, 20 years old, mouthguard half out, running like he owns the joint. He chips over the top, regathers, thinks he's gone, and then boom. Kelvin Walters launches from nowhere. Shoulders straight to the jaw. The sound is sickening, like a watermelon hitting concrete. Walsh's body goes ragdoll, legs kick up over his head, and he lands face first. Referee calls play on because it's Origin, no one cares about safety. Trainers sprint out, Walsh is trying to crawl, mumbling I'm good while blood streams from a ripped earlobe that later needed 30 stitches. Queenslanders are screaming murder, Maroon staff are losing their minds on the sideline, Billy Slater looks like he wants to fight the entire NSW bench himself. Social media explodes within seconds. Is it late? Is it high? Was it revenge for Walsh sledging the entire Blues backline all series? The NRL takes 3 days to decide it's just a good hard Origin hit, no charge. Walters walks free. Queenslanders swear revenge forever. And Reece Walsh? He remembers every single detail. He later says that hit changed his entire career. He didn't sleep for days. He watched that replay 1,000 times. He made it personal. And when a kid like Reece makes something personal, you better watch out because the comeback story is about to get insane. Fast forward to 2024 State of Origin Game 1 in Sydney. Everyone is waiting for the rematch. Walsh walks out with taped ears, new headgear, looking like a gladiator. First carry of the night, he runs straight at Walters. No fear. Bang! He puts Walters on his backside, stands over him, screams something the microphones couldn't pick up but lip readers swear was "remember me." The crowd loses it. Later in the game Walsh sets up Hamiso Tabuaifeto with a perfect pass after burning Walters on the outside. Queensland wins 38-10, the biggest Origin margin in a decade. After the game Walsh refuses to shake Walters' hand. Cameras catch him staring daggers in the tunnel. Reporters ask Walters about it, he laughs it off, says the kid still has milk on his chin. Big mistake. Because Reece Walsh is not a kid anymore. He's a man possessed. He goes on a rampage for the Broncos, wins the Dally M Fullback of the Year, breaks the most try assists record since 1998, and every single time he scores he points to the sky and mouths one word nobody can quite catch but everyone knows who it's for. Here's where it gets spicy. Behind the scenes there's real heat. Word leaks that Walters' SNR, the Maroons coach Kelvin Walters, pulled his own player aside after the 2023 hit and told him straight, "You just put a target on your back for life, son." Meanwhile Kelvin Walters is telling mates the hit was perfectly legal and Walsh is soft. The two families have history too. The Walters clan and the Walsh family grew up in the same Queensland country towns, played against each other as juniors. There's old footage floating around of a 15-year-old Reece getting smashed by a 17-year-old Kelvin in a junior grand final. Same result. Reece knocked out cold. People start connecting dots. Is this bad blood decades in the making? Is Kelvin finishing what started on red dirt fields in places like Nerang and Carney Spring? Queensland fans start calling it the curse of the Walters smash. And it's not over yet. Aussie NRL Update, the only place breaking it all down raw and real. Now 2025 rolls in and nobody expected this twist. Both players get picked for the Kangaroos end-of-year tour. Same squad, same hotel, same training paddock. First session, they're put in opposed drills against each other. Coaches think it'll spark them. It almost sparks a riot. Walsh puts a late shot on Walters after a kick chase. Walters retaliates with a hip drop that gets missed by refs but caught on fan footage. Both get dragged into Mal Menenga's office. What happens next leaks from inside the camp. Apparently Reece tells Kelvin face to face, "Next time you come high I'm putting you in the stands retired." Walters laughs, says try it pretty boy. The tension is so thick teammates refuse to talk about it publicly. Australia still wins the Pacific Cup but something has changed forever. These two will never be on the same field again without fireworks. And the craziest part? The 2026 Origin Series opener is already locked in for Brisbane. Same stadium, same blood, same vendetta. So here we are heading into another chapter of the wildest rivalry in modern rugby league. One hit started it all. One kid refused to stay down. One monster refused to apologize. Reece Walsh vs Kelvin Walters isn't just a matchup anymore. It's personal. It's generational. It's Queensland vs New South Wales boiled down to two warriors who genuinely do not like each other. And next time they collide, someone's career might actually end. The question is whose. If you made it this far, you're a legend. Smash that like button if you think Reece gets revenge again, comment whose side you're on, and subscribe to Aussie NRL Update, because the second these two run at each other next year we'll have the breakdown before the echo dies. Until then, stay dangerous. Maroons forever. Here's the part nobody has told you yet, and it's going to blow your head off. Late 2025, after the Kangaroos tour, Reece Walsh quietly flies to Gold Coast, books into a private gym in Burleigh, and spends 6 weeks doing nothing but neck conditioning, tackle-breaking drills, and watching every single Kelvin Walters carry on loop. Not Broncos training, not Maroons prep, just pure obsession. His trainer leaks one clip: Reece wearing a 25-kilogram weighted vest, driving through contact bags while screaming the words "remember the ear" over and over until he collapses. Word reaches Walters through the Queensland grapevine, and instead of laughing it off this time, he goes dark on socials for 2 months. Then December hits and Kelvin posts one story, a slow-motion replay of the 2023 hit with the caption "still standing, still waiting." No emoji. No music. Just menace. Queensland is split down the middle. Old heads say the kid needs to let it go. Young fans say Reece is about to deliver the coldest revenge in Origin history. Bookmakers open a special market. Will there be an all-in brawl in Game 1 2026? Odds are shorter than you think. And right now, today, November 2025, the NRL schedule drops and fate laughs in everyone's face. Round 3, Broncos versus whatever team Kelvin Walters signs with because he's off contract, and the rumors are wild. First game between them is set for Suncorp Stadium on a Friday night, same ground, same month anniversary of the hit that started the war. The league tried to move it. Networks begged to keep it. Ticketek crashes in 4 minutes when it goes on sale. Both camps have already told mates there will be no pre-game handshakes, no coin toss pleasantries, no nothing. One source inside the Broncos says Reece has the date circled in red on every wall of his house and sleeps with the 2023 stitch count photo of his bleeding ear as his phone lock screen. Whatever happens when these two walk out under lights next year, it won't be rugby league anymore. It will be settling a score 3 years in the making, and the entire country is going to watch two men try to break each other in half. Aussie NRL Update. We live for this chaos. Drop your prediction below: knockout, send-off, or 80-minute war, and subscribe, because when that night comes we're going live from the second the teams are named. No one else is bringing it this raw. Queensland till we die. See you in the fire.